What if I told you that working 14 hours a day doesn't have to leave you exhausted and burned out? Imagine being able to put in those long hours your business demands while actually enjoying the process and maintaining your energy. Without this knowledge, you risk not only your health, but the very business you are working so hard to build. Coming up in this video, you will learn how you can realistically work long hours without burning out. I'll share the exact system that allows me to maintain high productivity while preserving my energy and well-being. 2. The specific strategies to work without stress and exhaustion, including time blocking, energy management techniques, and how to structure your day for maximum output with minimum burnout. And 3. How to transform your relationship with work so you can actually enjoy what you are doing, even during those long intense periods your business demands. What if I told you that when I cut my working hours by 40%, my productivity actually increased? 3 years ago, I would have called that impossible. Let me share what happened. I was grinding 14 to 16 hours daily, thinking more time meant more results. But I hit a wall. My productivity crashed, my focus vanished, and despite working more hours, I was getting less done. This is the productivity paradox that most entrepreneurs never solve. Working more actually produces less when you cross that burnout threshold. When I finally cut back to more strategic, focused hours, my output skyrocketed. My business grew faster with less time invested. That's when I realized I needed a system to recover from burnout while still working daily. And that's exactly what I am sharing with you today. So why do entrepreneurs burn out? There are 4 main reasons. First, working reactively instead of proactively, constantly putting out fires rather than executing a plan. Second, poor energy management, not understanding how to maintain and optimize your natural energy cycles. Third, lack of structure, working in chaotic patterns without clear boundaries. And fourth, digital distractions, the constant interruptions that fragment focus and drain mental energy. Now let's get into the solution. It starts with a foundational framework that transformed my workday. First, create a prioritized to-do list the night before, not the morning of. Your brain processes this list overnight, preparing you subconsciously for the next day's challenge. When making this list, order tasks by both importance and energy requirements. Some tasks need your peak mental energy, like strategy or creative work. Others can be done during energy dips, like email or routine tasks. Match tasks to your natural energy cycles. The third part of this framework is structure time blocks throughout your day. Don't just work continuously. Create dedicated blocks for specific types of work with clear boundaries. I recommend 3 to 4 hour blocks maximum, separated by significant breaks. My schedule looks like this. I wake up at 8 a.m. and work from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. That's my first 4-hour block. Then I take a lunch break. From 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. I have my second block. At 5 p.m. I work out for about 45 minutes to an hour. Then from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. I have my third work block. After dinner I sometimes work until midnight if I have a deadline, but otherwise that's my free time. Let's talk about energy management techniques. This is crucial if you want to maintain long hours without burning out. First, time your caffeine intake strategically. Don't drink coffee immediately after waking up, when your cortisol is naturally high. Wait 90 minutes after waking and don't have any caffeine after 2 to 3 p.m. This simple change will stabilize your energy and prevent afternoon crashes. Second, hydration is non-negotiable. Keep water visible and accessible during all work sessions. I recommend 16 ounces per 2-hour block minimum. Dehydration impairs cognitive function by up to 30%. That's a productivity killer most entrepreneurs ignore. Third, implement strategic breaks based on work intensity. The more mentally demanding your task, the more recovery you need afterward. For standard tasks, a 10-minute break works well. For deep problem solving or creative work, you might need 15 to 20 minutes to fully reset. Use a timer to reinforce these breaks. Don't rely on willpower. Now for focus enhancement strategies. First, implement a distraction elimination protocol before starting work. This means physically clearing your workspace of anything unrelated to your current task. Put away books, papers, devices, anything that could pull your attention. Use noise-cancelling headphones with background white noise or instrumental music to create an auditory canon. Second, manage digital distractions aggressively. Before work blocks, block notifications on all devices. Also, physically distance yourself from your phone, put it in another room if possible. Third, customize your Pomodoro technique to your work style. I use a 50-10 method. 50 minutes of focused work followed by 10 minutes of complete mental reset. This works because neuroscience shows your brain can only focus at 100% for about 45 to 60 minutes. After that, your focus declines whether you noticed or not. Use a timer app or a kitchen timer to keep yourself honest. For those who prefer longer sessions, let's talk about flow state optimization. To induce flow state for those 90 minutes to 3-hour deep work sessions, start with 15 minutes of moderate focus work to warm up your brain. Then gradually increase the challenge and complexity. The key is finding the sweet spot between challenge and skill. Too easy can get bored, and too hard you get anxious. Structure larger breaks between these flow sessions, 30 to 45 minutes minimum. During these breaks, change environments completely. Go outside, move your body, and shift your focus to something entirely different. Your brain needs this contrast to reset effectively. The most important technique that transformed my productivity was implementing a midday reset. Take 60 to 75 minutes in the middle of your day for 3 things: physical activity, even just a walk, a proper nutritious meal, not just a quick snack, and a mental decompression. No screens, no work thoughts. Now, let's talk about psychology. How do you actually enjoy working long hours instead of just enduring them? First, connect your daily tasks to your bigger purpose. Before starting any task, take 10 seconds to mentally link it to your larger goals. When writing that email, remind yourself how it connects to your revenue goals. When analyzing data, see how it builds your long-term vision. Second, celebrate small wins throughout the day. Our brains need acknowledgement to stay motivated. Finished a difficult call? Give yourself a moment to acknowledge it. Completed a chunk of your project? Take 30 seconds to feel good about it. These micro celebrations maintain motivation during long work periods. Third, create specific reward systems for completed blocks. Design rewards that are genuinely refreshing but not distracting. Maybe it's 5 minutes of social media after completing a 2-hour focus block, or a brief walk outside, or your favorite snack. The key is making the reward proportional to the work and making it something you truly look forward. For implementation, start small. Don't try to overhaul your entire work system at once. Pick just one technique from this video, maybe it's the 50-10 Pomodoro method or the caffeine timing, and master that single technique for a full week. Then gradually build by adding one new strategy each week. By the end of the month, you'll have 4 powerful techniques working together. This gradual implementation prevents overwhelm and increases the likelihood you will stick with it. Track your progress methodically. I recommend keeping a simple productivity journal with 3 metrics: focus quality from 1 to 10, energy levels, again from 1 to 10, and output satisfaction from 1 to 10. Rate yourself at the end of each day. This data helps you identify which techniques are working best for your specific situation. Make adjustments based on this data. Not everything I've shared will work perfectly for your unique situation. The key is experimenting, measuring and refining until you have a personalized system that prevents burnout while maintaining high output. Now that you have this complete system to prevent burnout while working long hours, there's one critical foundation we need to address. You see, all these strategies work exponentially better when built upon quality sleep. In fact, without mastering your sleep first, you are building this productivity system on shaky ground. Think about it. Even with perfect time blocking and distraction elimination, if you are starting each day with a sleep deficit, you are fighting an uphill battle. Your focus will suffer, your energy will crash faster, and the quality of your work will decline. I learned this the hard way during my burnout recovery. That's why I created a video on optimizing your sleep specifically for entrepreneurs. In that video, I break down exactly how to create the perfect sleep environment, the ideal pre-sleep routine, and how to maximize recovery even when you can't get a full 8 hours. If you want to truly recover from burnout while maintaining your productivity, click the video on screen or in the description to watch my video on sleep optimization for entrepreneurs.